Hey guys, welcome back to Just Our Tip Tuesday. Okay, my turn?
I think it's your turn.
Okay.
My turn at the tip. What do we got?
Okay, do you have any easy tips for healthy grocery shopping? No. Okay.
No, zero. No.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, a couple of really easy things that you can do. Like first and foremost, before you even go for healthy grocery shopping, make a plan. So
Yes.
get a grocery list together before you even go. So that way, one, you're educated on what it is that you're going to be buying. So like that way you don't get to the grocery store and you see a sale and you're like, oh, I'll eventually eat something like this. Then you end up spending more money than you need to. Not only that, but you have no idea what that product is. So be educated, not only on terms of like what you're going to buy, but look at the food label. If you don't know how to read a food label, message us. We will teach you how to
We'll
do
help
that.
you.
It's quite simple, but we can help you. So be educated. One thing that I try to do, and I think it's really important for people, 45 minutes in the grocery store, I stick to that. As opposed to wandering aimlessly throughout the store, the longer that you're in the grocery store, what ends up happening is you buy more food or you start getting sucked into things that you don't need, and then you spend more money yet again. So I
back
stick
to
to
that whole keeps you on a budget
right.
and keeps you healthy.
Yeah, about 45 minutes, I go in, get out. You know, I time myself.
Yeah.
So, what else you want to add?
Yeah, so I'll just do two, and then we'll wrap up. You had two great ones. I'll have two as well that hopefully are good. Number one, don't go to the grocery store hungry. All right, now this is one of those things that when you don't think about it, but when you're hungry, your body is going to crave faster digesting, higher caloric foods, ice cream, cookies.
Yeah.
I don't even know, like just sweets in general. The
Yeah.
candy at the checkout line, especially, I feel like is very enticing when you're hungry because you're getting the cravings. Your body's like, I need food.
And to jump in with that, those products are placed there for a reason.
Yeah.
Like the donuts, the Hostess stand, and all that stuff. It's right there because it's like, ooh, that sounds good. I'm hungry.
And I would love to have one of those right now.
Right.
Like right now, I'm very hungry, and I'm just like, ooh, wow, talking about all this stuff. I'm like, ooh, that sounds really good. So if I was in a grocery store that's hungry, it'd be very hard for me to say no to those things. So getting that list, making sure I'm not hungry when I go, keeps me on track. And then the second one, guys, you may have heard this before, but like shopping the perimeter of the grocery store is really good on your wallet, and it's really good on your waistline. All right. That is where what we're going to call real food is. And I know that there's been things about like, oh, well, my peanuts have a package on them. Should I throw them away? Like the whole, if that's a package, don't eat it thing. But no.
Yeah.
But if you stay around the perimeter, you're going to have your things like your dairy, your meats, your deli counter, your fruits and vegetables, all the produce that you can ever want. And even if you're thinking about it from the standpoint of, oh, I do need to get something fast tonight because I am unable to cook at home today and I don't have any prep meals or anything like that, a lot of that deli area will have pre-prepared food for you that actually can be pretty good.
Yeah.
So if you scout that out correctly, things like rotisserie chicken and salads that are already prepped with just a salad and not a bunch of dressing on them are all available there. So sticking to that outside, staying away from the lines that have typically the donuts and the Hostess stands and the Oreos and the things that are delicious and we enjoy on occasion is going to help you stay on track. So.
And when you're saying that, mostly, so there are some stores now, like some of your health food stores, they actually have now been getting more creative and putting items in the middle of the grocery store. So we say mostly stick to the outer parameters, but you might find some things in the middle as well. So, but not always. So, and then I say, stick away from a lot of the frozen foods as well. There's a lot of those have, there's a lot of sodium in that, so that's to preserve it. But granted,
the frozen fruits and veggies are a great
Correct.
option, especially out of season.
Yes.
They have a really high level of antioxidants, vitamins, minerals. But
Yes.
what he means is like the frozen meats and the frozen meals, if you will.
Yes.
They're doing some funny things, so you probably don't want to touch them.
So, and that comes again to reading labels. So, all right,
That
guys.
first one.
Well,
Good question, Anonymous.
yes, no, actually, it's Jay Malou. So,
Oh.
thank you, Jay Malou. Yeah, Jay Malou. So, all right, thanks, Jay Malou, for the question tonight, and we appreciate, as always, tips in the jar. We've got a couple of tips in there that we can answer. So, we'll come to you next week and pull another tip out of the jar. If you have one, drop it in. Otherwise, we'll see you next week. Have a good week. Bye.